Hey, it's Hayley here. It's been a little while since I filmed, so I'm feeling a bit awkward and I was kind of putting off doing this video, but it has been on my list for a while now, so I had to do it. And that, of course, is a YesStyle haul. And I bought these items a while ago, like maybe almost like 2 months ago. But I've been in the process of moving and then a lot of other stuff was going on and it was just wasn't the best of times, but finally I am here and I have filmed this haul and some of the things I have worn before and some of the things I had stored away and I haven't tried on until today, so it was kind of like a first impressions slash an ongoing impression, if that's a thing. But yeah, if you want to see how I went with my haul, please keep on watching. So firstly, I'm going to talk about buying things on YesStyle and the whole shipping. And if you don't know what YesStyle is, it's a company that originates from, I think, Hong Kong, and they sell a lot of cosmetics, skincare, clothing, accessories, shoes, I think even some homeware items, just a lot of stuff. And I buy a lot of my cosmetics and skincare from YesStyle because it offers a lot of Asian cosmetics that you can't usually find in Australia, and they often have some really good sales. So I went on this huge YesStyle phase and I was buying heaps of cosmetics, but then I thought maybe I should buy some clothes and see how that all went. So that's what I did. I filled up my cart with a bunch of different clothes and I got them a while ago, but yeah. So the thing with YesStyle is if its availability is not now or within a few days or a week or so, then you will have to wait for the 1 or 2 items that you have in your cart that could take up to a month or whatever, until that comes in, until your whole package can ship out, if that makes sense. So there was an instance where I had ordered, what was it? The COSRX product, and it wasn't in stock for ages, and YesStyle kept delaying my entire package because of that one product. On the end, because it ended up taking so long, they sent me an email saying if I wanted to cancel that item or if I wanted to go ahead with just waiting. So I just went ahead with waiting because I'd already waited for so long. And then because it took even longer, they ended up just sending my whole package, and then they sent the COSRX item by itself. But basically what I'm saying is that if 1 item or 2 items or 3 items aren't in stock and will take a long time to come in stock, then you'll have to wait for your entire package to come all at once. So keep an eye out for that. And another thing is that a lot of these items are made in Asia. Some of the items are made in Korea, and I think a lot of the items are made in China. So sometimes the quality isn't the best, and photos can be a little bit deceiving, but if you really kind of inspect the photo and look at other people's comments down below and how many stars it has out of 5, then you can kind of gauge how the product is. Also, another important thing is to look at the measurements and compare it with your own measurements, because I didn't do that, and as you'll see, one of the items I bought was really large on me. But yeah, what I'm saying is just have a proper look, don't just anyhow press. But overall, the prices are really affordable, and they're always having some really good sales. So just keep an eye out for that. And as for when I received the items, it came in this really compressed package. I'll put in some clips. But basically all the items had just fit into this one little package. I somehow managed to shove everything in, and they're all individually wrapped in plastic, and yeah, all had tags. Everything was in good condition, although I do have a bit of an issue with all that plastic wastage, but that's just how it is. But yeah, that's all I really have to say about that whole process. So let's get into the actual clothes now. Also, I will leave all the items, their names, their links, and I'll put them all in order down below. So if you're interested in any of the items, go down there and you can find them. So the first item are these checkered pants. They've got an elasticized waist, which is perfect, as well as a little tie thing here. And the material itself is quite thin. It's probably something you could probably wear in like spring, maybe even summer. And they're just really easy to pop on, and you look quite put together when wearing them. The material has a few threads coming out of it. I have worn these pants quite a few times now, and I didn't really notice the threads coming out until this very moment. But as you can see, you can see some threads coming out. But it's weird because they're not even the white threads, they're the grey threads. But yeah, these are really comfortable pants. The material is a little bit hard. I haven't actually washed them before, but yeah, it's still quite comfortable, lightweight, and it has functional pockets, which are always a plus. The next item are these checkered culottes, and these are probably one of my favorite items in the entire purchase. They're just really comfortable, really well made, and the type of material that doesn't really crease, and they're lightweight, really comfortable, fits me really well. And yeah, just have good things to say about this, except one thing that kind of annoys me is that you can kind of see the white zipper at certain points, which is kind of annoying, but it's not really a big deal. But yeah, big fan of these ones. The next one is this shirt, and it's made by, I don't know, the brand Pretty Baby. But I just really liked the color. I really love navy blue, and I really love that pop of yellow in the center. But for this one, it isn't as oversized as I would want it to be. On the pictures, it looks kind of oversized, but I think that model is just really tiny. I'm like a size 6 top, so I think that is already quite small, so she must be really tiny. But anyways, this is still a nice shirt that I'll just probably wear for very casual things or around home. The material itself, it is cotton according to the website, but it does feel a little bit hard. It hasn't been washed before, so it might get softer with a few washes. But yeah, otherwise this is a pretty cute shirt. The next one is this t-shirt, another oversized t-shirt. This one is definitely oversized, and it says La Luna, and I had to pick this one up because I am a big fan of the moon. And the material itself is really soft and very flowy. You can probably see that in the clip, but yeah, it's really nice. The material is also quite thick. It's not that really thin material, but you probably still have to wear a bra that won't show through. So this next item is a really cute plaid shirt, and it's also probably one of my top items from this haul. It's so cute, and it also comes in red, which is really nice. I might have to pick that one up as well. But the material itself, you know, it's quite thick. It's a little bit scratchy, but I haven't washed this before. And yeah, it's really well made, nicely structured. The only thing I have to say about this item is that where the button meets here, it's a bit weird because when I first bought it, the folding wasn't correct. So I had to really push down and press down for the folds to sit correctly. Even then, I feel like the button was just placed a little bit weirdly, but it's not an issue. Yeah, this is a really cute shirt, and it just goes really well in spring or summer, which we are entering into now, unlike the rest of the world. But yeah, really nice shirt. So the only item that was unavailable when I looked it up again was this one, and I think it was just really popular. It is a really cute shirt. It just has some mandarins on it with some French writing, and yeah, it's really nice, nicely made shirt. It might become available by the time you watch this video and click on the link, so still check it out if you're interested in it. But yeah, just a nice graphic tee with some random French words down the bottom. I did try to Google the translation of this, and I think this part was okay, but then this part was just gibberish. But I just tuck it into my shirt anyway, so you can't see the bottom part. The next item is this long sleeve with, I think this is called a mock neck. You can fold it down or you can leave it up. It's really nice and cute, and it's also really warm. I wore this the other day and I got really hot wearing it. So it'd be perfect for those people going into the colder seasons. But here it's actually getting hotter, and yeah, I didn't realize it was warm outside, and I wore this and I was struggling. But yeah, it's really nicely made, and if you like this kind of style, there's heaps of different shades on the website that are really, really nice. And yeah, I would recommend this one. So out of the entire haul, this was the item that I was most disappointed with. It's just a jacket, and I thought it would be, you know, a bit more well made and the material would be a bit nicer, because it looked quite nice on the picture, but in real life the material is just really creasy, and it just looks really thin and just poorly made, and it might look better on the camera, but in real life it just looks not very nice. And another thing is I didn't realize it had these weird sleeve details that I'm not really a big fan of. So yeah, I'm not really sure what the return policy is on YesStyle, but I think I'll probably be donating this one. Yeah, just not a fan of it. So these jeans were another item that didn't go so well for me, but that's mostly due to my own fault for buying the wrong size. I got the size large, and that's just way too big for me. And that's just my fault because I didn't look at the dimensions or the comments to see what other people who were a similar size to me, what they had bought. And yeah, I just bought a large, and they're just way too big. They do on some level kind of work, but they're kind of like cinched together too much, and it's kind of obvious, and also the crotch looks a little bit weird. But yeah, they're pretty good for the price. And also another thing is that I think a lot of YesStyle jeans don't come with the buttonhole already cut. So although the stitching's there for the button to go through, the material itself isn't cut, so you'll have to cut it yourself. And when you do that, it kind of, hopefully you can see that, it kind of isn't the best, but it does work. So yeah, that's just another thing to consider when shopping on YesStyle, is that they're not always completely ready to wear. But yeah, I do like these jeans. I just wish that I bought a smaller size. I don't know. Maybe I can get them like, I can get them, what's the word? Altered. I can get them altered to be a bit smaller, but I don't know if it's worth it. So the jeans that I am wearing now are these blue jeans, and I really like these jeans. These are probably one of my favorites, another one of my favorites from this haul. They're really comfortable jeans, although I haven't washed them before, so I don't know how they're gonna go with washing. I'm not sure if the color will leak, or if they'll shrink or whatnot, but yeah, these are them at the moment. And the only thing I have to say about these jeans is that I wish the zipper was a little bit longer. They are high-waisted, so they do look a little bit odd that they're only like halfway down the crotch. I think that it's a little bit more flattering when the zipper area is a little bit longer. It just looks a little bit nicer, but overall can't really complain with the price point. The next item are these really cute socks, and I really like the colors that these socks come in. These are just such cute colors, and they're really well made. I like the ribbing on them, they're nice and thick, and they're only a few dollars each. I think like under $3 each for a pair. So these are definitely ones to check out if you like socks. The next ones are these Starry Night printed socks, and these are also really nicely made, nice and thick, and they just look like they're good quality socks. And these were also really affordable, and they're really cute. Another thing is that my feet size, is that weird to say? My foot size is size 6, so these are pretty small, and these will fit me perfectly. So if your foot is much larger than mine, then maybe just be wary of that, because these do come in pretty small sizes, and I think it's only one size. The last pair of socks are these translucent ones, and they are really affordable socks that are quite fun and quite different. But I don't think the quality is the best due to the nature of the fabric. You can already see that this one is kind of pulling in a certain area, but it's not visible anyways. I think the other stripy ones will last a little bit longer because it has that stability. But yeah, they're still quite fun. I don't really know how to style them though, but yeah, they're cute. So the last item I got were these fake glasses, and the reason I got them was because I wear glasses normally. I have pretty bad eyesight, and I wanted to try on a different style of glasses before I actually invested in some prescription glasses. So I bought these, and yeah, I don't know if they really suit me or not. I have to even move my head so you can't see the ring light, but yeah, a bit unsure about them. Not really. I look crazy with the reflection. Yeah, so that's that. They're pretty well made glasses, but I think that with these types, with like the fake glass, you can really see the reflection. Maybe you could pop them out. I'm sure you could definitely pop them out and just have just the frame. So yeah. So that was all of the items I bought from YesStyle, and I was pleasantly surprised. I didn't think that the quality would be as good as it was. But of course I was a bit disappointed with that jacket and those jeans, but the jeans were kind of my fault because I didn't look at the dimensions, the sizing of it properly, as well as what other people who were a similar shape size to me, what size that they had bought. So yeah, that was my fault. I actually put a large in that, I don't know. Anyways, I hope that you liked this video. If you did, go hit the like button, and if you want to see some more videos by me, go hit subscribe, and hopefully I will see you in the next one. Bye!